Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Earth Journey, officially Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. So, y'all do know that Martel bond has been revoked, right? He violated you guys. And word around the street is that Melody went to the DA's office, right? And when she was coming out, Martel called and asked her, "What are you doing in there?" I can imagine he was screaming and yelling at her. At this time, Melody became fearful, Melody became threatened. And y'all, people are saying that Destiny is reporting. It said that Destiny, this is alleged, y'all. Destiny said she was down there at the same time that Melody was in the DA's office. And she could have been the one to call and put Melody's life in danger. But I say, this is what I say, all of them put Melody life is in danger. Every last one of them put this woman's life in danger. Now, this park that they're meeting in is called Big Spring Park. You're on the Investigator Report. Live from Huntsville, Alabama, Investigator Report.
I didn't like me here. I didn't like you nowhere. I don't even like you. So listen, so how did it go on the girls' trip? Nelly being there, how did they go, considering you guys' relationship?
So let's just take a look at this. This is Big Spring Park. This is that same park about 2 Christmas ago. It was cold. It was icy. He had all those children out there. They was not dressed warm enough for the weather. I almost remember Sugar Mama crying, hands cold. He would not pick that baby up for nothing. And I remember where he had forced uh, the son into a speech about how his mama working all the time. Y'all remember it was a fabulous speech, but we knew that he had forced the son to say the speech. Could it be possible that this girl right here will put Melody life in danger, right? Yes, you guys. I'm going to show y'all the areas surrounding the courthouse. But let's just get into Martel and Melody.
She kept saying, any woman that hangs out with my ex-husband's mistress doesn't have girl code and da 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 da. And I was like,
all this girl code, all this fake bull.
I was like, don't try to make it seem like I supported that situation because I got onto Martel about how I felt about it.
Yeah.
And I was riding with you. I said,
we call that being two-faced, right? Oh, while you riding with him and while you are listening to Melody thinking that you are her friend, but you takes everything back to Melody that she says. Now, Big Spring Park is what they call this park, you guys. Let's hit it.
Then I turned around and I watched you literally try to teach her how to respectfully cheat. Because you talking to her on the phone all times of the night. You texted her, telling her when to let her know when Martel pull up. And she lost it. She lost her mind.
Now, let's just see what Martel say. Martel literally gonna tell the truth. Martel is not saying that Melody is trying to encourage him cheating. He's saying she was trying to catch them cheating. Now look, I've been there. Young girls, they do that, right? You know, you got in your mind that your man is cheating, right? You're gonna catch that sucker, cause in my mind, he ain't straightened up. He's still cheating. So I mean, a lot of us been there and done that. But is that respectfully trying to teach the other lady how to respectfully cheat with your man? No. Anyway, this is crazy for Destiny. Destiny look like a fool saying that.
And that's real. And that's real. It's almost like you wanted me to go out there and cheat so you can catch me so you can have something to talk about.
At that point,
you see what he said? She was trying to catch me cheating. He said nothing about her being friends with this woman. You can tell by Coleslaw. Coleslaw been bullying this woman. There's nothing friendly between Coleslaw and Melody. So you are liars all across the internet since Coleslaw came on the scene. She have never respectfully cheated with Martel. She has never respectfully had a relationship with Melody. We know that. That's why we don't like Coleslaw, because of her bullying Melody and talking so bad about the Eminem children. You look like a fool. Is it possible that this girl right here will put Melody life in danger with this man? Yes, she putting this every time she talk to him. The entire cast, y'all. I don't put nothing past the entire cast could be reporting back to Melody, right? I think y'all picked Destiny because that's all we see her do, singing like a bird to Martel.
I fell back. Like, what I'm gonna fight this battle for? Right. I mean, you're not even fighting.
Yeah.
It is what it is. People can feel how they feel about it. But you know what's funny though?
What's that?
After that, she was so nice to me.
I honestly can't keep up with how many faces Melody has. I don't know if it's 2, 3, 4, 5, but 1 minute she's screaming and yelling, and the next she's being cordial, and she's still
Yeah. You wouldn't know when that woman voice got high when she was talking about you posting her children on the internet, you guys. Then we go back to Destiny and Carlos interview. Let's take a visit to that. Yeah, let's take a visit. Thanks to Letitia and Dustin for telling the truth about how she spent another narrative. But we're going to get into my investigator report, right? Little did I know when I went to court and I was filming outside the Madison County Courthouse that I could use it today, right? Today, as a way of showing y'all the geographical areas, the location, and what's surrounding this Madison County Courthouse. Did Destiny be so low down till she followed her to the DA office? Was she? Hey, this is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Hi, I'm here at downtown Madison County, getting ready to go to court with On Network. Will On Network, will they be dismissed off my case today, or will they stay on my case? Right now, I do have security with me. Right there. Say hi to the fans. That's security. But anyway, you guys, I just want to let y'all know that we're getting ready to go in court, in the courthouse, in that Madison County Courthouse. And trial will be shown. I don't know if Maurice is going to be there. I don't know if that's just between me, my lawyer, and On Network or what. But whatever the case is, you guys, I'll let y'all know. And girls, he's single. Y'all see my security. He said, you better get that straight. No, I'm not. You good then, and think. But I was just playing, ladies. They old ladies anyway. Anyway, he said he's not single, ladies. Okay, come on, y'all. Anyway, this is Black Titanic. tuning out, and I'm getting ready to go to court with Old Negro. In the Circuit Court of Huntsville, City of Huntsville, Martel Hope, motion to revoke bond. You guys, I will show you guys the surrounding area around the Madison Courthouse, which is very well could be a possibility that Destiny did see her. Now, all the DA's office is just a few feet away, across the street, around the corner, right by the courthouse, in eyesight of Madison County Courthouse. So there is a possibility that Destiny did see, or Martel could have been following her. Who knows? Come now, the City of Huntsville, by and through an assistant city attorney, and respectfully moves this honorable court is to amend the bonds of the defendant stated above in support of that motion. The movement states as following. On May the 2nd, 2024, defendant stipulated to the facts outlined to the above style case. Defendant was found to be guilty of harassment communication. That is different from Destiny charges, not Destiny Stormy charges. It's just harassment and disturbing the peace. That is different from harassment communication. Again, Stormy does not have a harassment communication charge. Harassment communication card is what? By exes and family members, right? So y'all quit repeating that narrative that Stormy and Martel had the same charge. They do not. So let's get it. On May the 2nd, 2024, defendant stipulated to the facts outlined to the above. Defendant was found to be guilty of harassment communication. Defendant was sentenced to probation and to have no contact with the victim, Melody, except as outlined in their divorce agreement. Why they didn't pick him up? I do not know why they didn't pick this man up and put him in jail, y'all. After putting the appeal bond, defendant has continuously contacted the victim about matters outside of their divorce agreement. The victim met with undersigned of this date to discuss our upcoming trial. After the victim left my office, defendant contacted her, demanding to know why she was there. So, wow, he could have followed her, y'all. He could have. Or, and very well, Destiny very well could have seen her. I'm going to show you guys just how the DA's office and all those lawyers' offices was in eyesight of Madison County Courthouse, right? Let me start out on number 4. The victim met with undersigned on this date to discuss our upcoming trial. After the victim left my office, defendant contacted her, demanding to know why she was here. The victim feels threatened. Of course she does. And fear for her safety. Of course she do. Now that she is possibly being watched by defendant or someone close to defendant. Based on the repeated behavior of defendant, the city requests this honorable court to amend the defendant's appeal bond and condition of release to reflect that he is to have no contact, direct or indirect, with the victims for any reason other than child custody issue. Respectfully, John Graff, right? Attorney. Assistant City Attorney. Wow. DA. This is BT. Just want to give you guys a virtual view of what's surrounding the courthouse. There has been a theory that maybe Destiny saw Melody at the courthouse. But in fact, It's a lot of business around this area. As you can see, most of them are lawyers' offices, but we do have other local business in this area. Now, see, most of the time, the lawyers, all they got to do is just walk across the street into the courtroom. The DA, all he got to do is walk across the street into the courtroom. So someone could be in the area, this downtown area, taking care of business. That it could have been very well Martel could have saw her. You guys, it don't have to be Destiny. Was Martel in that area? Was he somewhere downtown taking care of business? It's so much. If you look left, right, whatever, it's just like one big old circle surrounding the Madison County Courthouse where business is at. And it could have been anybody. Y'all taking care of business and saw Melody. But we do know one thing. We know that they are someone that's speaking on behalf of Martel. My guess is it could have been Martel. Yeah, this is all allegedly, you guys. This is investigator, your investigator report, boots on the ground with BT.
Screen that happened on the trip. Second of all, Martel and Destiny are sitting there making this whole entire conversation about Melody. Destiny, like you weren't just crying. This is the problem that some of the people have with Destiny on the show and what we see versus what she says, right? Destiny wants to be friends with Melody. She's not really friends with Tisha. That's why she sat there and let Martel call Marceau all kind of cheaters and didn't say nothing, just made a face as if she was shocked. That's petty. That's trivializing something that's a very serious accusation. And she let that happen. She only linked up with Letitia to be friends because she fell out with Melody and she was too proud to fix it. And she desires that friendship. We saw her looking over her shoulder, moist-eyed, telling Melody that she loved her. We saw that. We saw it, and that's what she wants. She wants to be friends with Melody, but she's too proud to fix it. And Melody's at a place in her life where she's not interested in revisiting past connections. It's simple. But just say that as opposed to sitting on a park bench, saying, hey, yeah, she bad. And then imitating the sound of Melody's voice. All of that was just, I don't know what they thought that scene was going to accomplish, but it made both of them look less than honest and less than trustworthy and less than mature as well. So that's the scene I want to talk about.
Listen, come on over to Bell Collective because you said some stuff there. You started
Kimmy, Letitia, is that? What do you think Mama Dustin just said? I'm going to caress my love and marriage Huntsville pillow.
I got one of those.
I know. Thank you, Owen. I love you so much. Go ahead, Kimmy and Letitia.
I think that I think Dustin has a point, and sometimes it's hard to hear.
Oh, her eyes were moist too.
When she said, "I'm sorry, I love you," yeah, we thought they had a turning point in St. Thomas. Like by the time we got back, things were very different. Than the energy, Destiny had by the time we got back was different than what we thought we saw while we were there. And we've said to Destiny that we felt like she liked that relationship. And it's hard to hear. It's simply what I think. And I could be 7,000% wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. But that's the energy that we get when we're in that environment. That's the energy I feel like I see when things look like they can get back on track. When it looks like you can get back on track, it appears that that she would like for things to get fixed.
You can see it. Definitely, you can see it. I mean, the energy, let's just say this. I actually met Melody for the first time last Monday it was like the same energy, like it was a vibe. So if that's the kind of energy and the bubbly and the, all of this and let's get it, Destiny is missing that. But you can't befriend people who, you're trying to get a relationship back on track. You can't go around befriending people who hurt the friend that, you're trying to get your friend get back on track with. That's just kind of what I picked up. But I can tell, watching it at Destiny's like, oh my God, can we be friends again? You know, and I just get that energy, from her, and it is what it is. And on these shows, and not to everybody has an important, like a major role.
So Tisha says that Melody has a dark soul. Seems like the cast has a dark soul. Which one of those casts could have been in the surrounding area of Madison County Courthouse and call Martel, you guys. Or it could have been Martel. Martel could have even got over to the date and time that she's supposed to be there. It could have been him following her. Who knows, you guys? But stay tuned. I'm gonna show you all the geographical area around there. I was just there, this month I was just in front of Madison County Courthouse. This is your investigator reporter, boots on the ground. Black Titanic. You guys, please, y'all need to go over there and listen to it's PSA Tweety Bird. Tweety Bird is hosting a list of guests, but one of the guests is True T over there, you guys. Go over there. And listen. I think it's called PSA. You'll see True T thumbnail. Y'all go over there and listen to that. Anyway, you guys, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. This is VT Oma doing her investigative report. So we know about Thanksgiving. We know that during Thanksgiving, right, that we were a conquered people. So the only person that was thankful was the colonizer because he had conquered our people. You are the original people of this land, right? So he had conquered your ancestors. Your ancestors is the subject here, Most of y'all think of an Indian as a red man. So in this case, let's talk about 1821. Lincoln made that day official, right? He made Thanksgiving official, and then they whitewashed it, you guys. Thanksgiving is about the genocide and the massacre of your people. You are the original people of this land. You did have some red Indians involved also. So what they started off with doing, the Pilgrim could never survive over here, right? When most of the pilgrims that came over here couldn't survive. And that's where our ancestors made their mistake. They began to help them, show them how to hunt, show them where was the clean water, the bad, just show them how to survive. Meanwhile, they were in the background plotting to take over and to conquer our ancestors. So they started inviting some of our leaders to different food events that they would have, and poison would be in this food, you guys. So y'all do know about the time when they said that they're going to do this peace treaty, right? This peace treaty, and they gave all our ancestors, we're talking about Indians, we are the original people on this earth, don't get it twisted with saying the red people, see your people in this struggle. See your people in the Trail of Tears. See your ancestors that look like me and you in the Trail of Tears, you guys. The ones that they gave the smallpox to. Smallpox diseases just went and killed our ancestors. So now in 1821, Lincoln and them, they have whitewashed this day. We call it Thanksgiving. But before then, I was going to tell y'all that they were, our ancestor used to I think they used to call it a feast day or something. But I just want y'all to remember your ancestors, okay? That's what we can use this day, y'all. Remember your ancestors that had to fight. They had to escape. They had to fight to survive so that the next generation to survive. That's how you are here. That's how your grandkids are here. But let's just see what else they use Thanksgiving for, you guys. This is taken from Black Men in Higher Education. Thanksgiving and the Underground Railroad. Yes, they did. They use it to escape. Black Americans have a rich history of observing Thanksgiving, dating back to the era of slavery. During this time, Africans would take a moment to give thanks for their limited possession. Interesting. Thanksgiving began at a church center celebration within the Black community. Black American pastors would deliver powerful sermons that echoed through small Black churches, addressing the community struggles, hope, fears, and triumph. Addressing the community struggles, hope, fears, and triumph. These sermons frequently mourn the institution of slavery, the suffering of Black people, and pleading for a future where slavery would be eradicated. Some enslaved individuals saw the holiday as a chance to escape, exploiting the relaxed work schedule and travel of slave owners, you guys. Yes, we did. Our people would they had to be mental with this too. Use mental strategy continuously. This is taken from Black Men in Higher Education from my Facebook. We're talking about one interesting fact that we never considered during Thanksgiving. Our ancestors, they had to go in and make a plan, a mental strategy. While they are relaxed for Thanksgiving, we're going to make the Great Escape, the Underground Railroad. Thanksgiving, thank you for the Underground Railroad. I'm thankful. Yes, some of y'all made it. Although some slave holders treated the holiday and any other work day, numerous accounts exist of holidays tradition, including the suspension of work for celebrating and family visits. That's right. As many enslaved individuals had family members owned by different masters and living on other properties. Did I tell y'all this was coming from Black Men in Higher Education? Yeah, they teaching y'all. Okay, anyway, y'all. Let me start with as many. As many enslaved individuals had family members owned by different masters and living on other properties, they would often request passes to travel and visit family during this time. Some enslaved individuals utilizes these passes to conceal their escape, delaying discovery by explaining their presence on the road as a family visit. Yes, that's right. Not only did they have the physical fight, sometimes, a lot of time, most of the time, they had to use mental strategy. So I'm thankful to my ancestors that survived. A whole lot of our ancestors, didn't make it. But I'm here today and you're here today because you were with the ancestors. Some of us was conquered people, but we survived. Thankful. Remember your ancestors. Remember your elders. Your elders can remember. I can remember talking to people from the 18th century, you guys. Yeah. Sitting down talking to Grandpa and all his buddies. They were born in the 1800s. I am that connection between the two centuries to 18, 19, and 2000. Remember your ancestors and be thankful. Be thankful. Well, we were enslaved people. But we survived. We were educated in spite of it. We were intelligent in spite of our struggles, our hopes, our fears. There's so many triumphs to remember, you guys. I'm thankful and I'm proud of my ancestors, proud to be Black.